The first person to list the wonders of the ancient world was Antipater of Sidon in one of his epigrams written in the 2nd century BC. His list included 7 human-built architectural masterpieces. The list has changed a great deal over the centuries. After all, the choice is subjective, and it is not easy to compare great works of architecture. Historical sources that provide information about the wonders are scarce and often contain different data. Sadly, only one of the items on the list is still intact today: the Pyramids of Giza. The Great Pyramid of Giza, built as a tomb for the pharaoh Cheops, was the largest of the pyramids. Its original height was over 146 meters. The length of its sides measured about 230 meters. There was another wonder located in the land of the pharaohs: the lighthouse built on the island of Pharos, near the coast of Alexandria, on the Mediterranean Sea. Although historical sources differ on its dimensions, the original height of the marble structure probably exceeded 100 meters. According to contemporary sources, it was destroyed by an earthquake. Located in Mesopotamia, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon were said to have been built by an Assyrian king for his wife. The multi-level terraced garden was later falsely attributed to Queen Semiramis. The original list contained only one Babylonian structure, but on later lists the walls of Babylon were also included. The monumental wall was about 18 meters tall, and its overall length was about 18 kilometers around Babylon. It was built of clay bricks, and there were several gates constructed along its length, the largest and most magnificent of which was the Ishtar Gate. All the other items on Antipater's list were on Hellenic territories. The Temple of Artemis in Ephesus was the largest temple in ancient Greece. It took over 100 years to construct, and it was destroyed by an act of arson. The mausoleum at Halicarnassus was situated in Halicarnassus in Anatolia. It was a 45-meter-tall tomb built by King Mausolus, a Persian satrap, for himself and his wife. There were also 2 magnificent statues included on the original list. The Colossus of Rhodes was an enormous bronze statue of the sun god Helios erected on the island of Rhodes. The Colossus, built of several tons of bronze and iron, was destroyed by an earthquake. The statue of Zeus, the chief god of Greek mythology, was built in a temple in Olympia, the city that hosted religious events and the Olympic Games. The 13-meter-tall ivory and gold sculpture was made by one of the best-known ancient Greek sculptors, Phidias.